Hi everyone, this is going to be the first in a new series I'm doing for my YouTube channel and for my students. So I'm going to start reviewing books that I've read so I can share them with you guys. So the first one I'm starting with is called The Prince and the Dressmaker. It's by Jen Wang. And the publisher is First Second Books. As far as I can tell, it seems to be a really cool publisher. I think for the most part that they publish books that are graphic novels, and that's what this is. I'll show you a few pictures in a few minutes that I really like from the book. And what I found so far is this publisher, First Second Books, I've liked everything that they've put out, and it's been all different authors, but I just really like them. Also, I apologize for any random noises that might happen. You're joining me in my backyard today because it's such a gorgeous day. I didn't want to do this inside. So, I will tell you, I did meet Jen Wang last year in New York City at BookCon 2019. So see, she signed it, and then she drew this picture of Lady Crystalia, which is a character in the book that I'll explain soon. So this book, I would say, it's obviously a graphic novel, but as far as genre goes, you could either say that it's realistic fiction or historical fiction. So it definitely does take place in the past, but the past doesn't play a huge role in it. So it could take place today. So that's why I think it could also be realistic fiction. It takes place in the city of Paris, France. And honestly, the only reason I know that it would be historical fiction is because in some of the pictures, they're in a horse and carriage rather than cars. And there's a king and a queen and a prince in this, but those still exist today. So anyway, it is about two different characters that start off in very different worlds, and then they come together. And then the rest of the story goes from there. So first you have this girl here. Her name is Frances. She is kind of a nobody. She absolutely loves fashion, and she is an excellent seamstress. So if you don't know what a seamstress is, that is someone who makes and sews clothing. But she really wants to design clothing. But at the very beginning of the book, she just works in, it's almost kind of like a factory setting where she produces clothing, right? She helps to make it. And then this man here is a prince, right? So he is Prince Sebastian, okay? And he has a secret, and his secret is that he actually likes to dress up in women's dresses. Only like the man who's basically his bodyguard knows this, and then eventually he meets Frances, and she knows this too. So he sees one of her fashion designs and basically like hires her on secretly to design clothing for him. And so they kind of go through most of the book like this, where Frances designs the clothing, Sebastian wears them, but he goes under the name of Lady Crystalia while he's dressed up as a woman and wearing women's dresses. And this becomes actually a problem later on in the book because one, obviously Prince Sebastian, he isn't telling anybody that he enjoys doing this, so it's a really big secret he has to keep. It's a big secret he's asking Frances to keep. And then also Frances doesn't like being kept like hidden away. Like, she wants people to know that she's making all these awesome fashions and clothing because she wants to be known and recognized for it. But because everything has to say hush hush because the prince doesn't want people to find out his huge secret, Frances is never going to be discovered, I guess is how I should say it. So I will share that I absolutely love graphic novels because I really enjoy the pictures. They're very fun to look at. If you've never taken a look at one before or read one, you should give it a try. Maybe it's not for you, but maybe it is. I want to show you a few pages in the book where it shows Lady Crystalia all dressed up wearing dresses that Frances has designed specifically for Lady Crystalia. So here's one right there. Absolutely beautiful. I really want to wear all these dresses too. Page 103. this one. Kind of looks like a bird of paradise right here. And then one more I'm going to show you, page 266. It's way back here. Almost at the end of the book. Ooh, hold on. Let's see. That one's just absolutely stunning. I love great fashion. Also, if you know me, you know that I love dresses. So, both of the characters in the book need to overcome their fears. And then, like I said, they have to work something out where Francis can become recognized and known, and that Prince Sebastian can become more comfortable doing what he enjoys doing, which is dressing up and being Lady Crystalia, right? So if you want to know how that goes and how it goes between them, and if they both kind of achieve their goals or dreams, you'll have to read the book. I'm not going to give it away. I do want to say that you should read this book if you enjoy graphic novels. If you enjoy a good story. No. If you like to see it, it's almost sort of like a rags to riches story for Frances, just because she comes from nothing at the beginning. And if you like a story about great friendship, because they become really great friends. And so that would be my reason why you should read this. Other than that, I would say I really enjoyed this. It's probably one of my favorite graphic novels I've ever read. Because of the story, but also because I really like the dresses. So, hope you decide to pick it up someday and take a look at it. Bye for now.